Hello and welcome back to a My Summer Car episode. There has been another update, a beta update, more like. We're on changelog 15 now. So, it looks like on rally weekends you can now buy used parts from up by the shops, which we'll go and check out. But you can't buy all parts. So if your engine takes a serious blow up, and I'm talking either a hole in the oil pan or a hole in holes actually in your block, then you're definitely out of the race, because you're gonna have to go to the Frotaris for that, because they haven't implemented that on the used car parts yet. I don't know if they will or not, but yeah, you can, however, buy the head gasket, the pistons, the crankshaft, and a couple of other dilly dally bits like the water pump maybe, or yeah. But I've tested the block. That doesn't appear on the map. So, we will go up there and we will strip the car's engine and we will see what can be replaced, what appears on the map and what can't. Yeah, just to get an idea of how bad it's going to have to be before you have to go to Frotaris. So, if you was having if you got a really good rally time on the race and you blew your engine and you happen to put a hole in your block, then I'll be sorry to say that you're definitely out of the race that weekend. But yeah, if you're new to the channel at the moment and you're enjoying my summer car content or Days Gone or Death Stranding, why not get subscribed, man? Come and support the channel. You know, come and join the gaming community. You know, it really help us out, man. It really would. Alright? And I'll say thank you in advance, and I'll make sure I keep all your games up to date, and I'll make sure you know what you're doing. Alright, so with that said, let's get to the shop, and yeah, we're gonna do a dismantle engine tutorial. Oh, the engine's not warm enough yet. Get that on. There we go, we're all up to speed now. Yeah, so after we did our engine build tutorial in this car, and then we got it edited and uploaded for you guys. Obviously, if you play my summer car, you know you can't play it for an hour. You'll be on it for hours, because there's just so much you can do. You know, experiments you can do on your car. So yeah, I did that, and I decided to go on a cruise around the map to see if anything had changed, and noticed that the car was overheating. And then, so we decided to slow down a bit, but we didn't slow down in time because the engine blew. And a piston popped out and put a hole in our oil pan. So the last couple of days, when I've had time, I've been jumping back on the game and working on the car at Frotaris. We really need a 5th gear. If we had a 5th gear, man, that'd be it. Right, we need a smoke anyway. So yeah, what sort of updates are you expecting? Would you like to see on the game? Me personally, I would like to see engine, radiator coolant and oil at Frotaris. If they're putting all the stuff there, you know, it'd be nice to see that if you blow your engine and you go into his to do it, it'd be nice that you can buy the oil from there, rather than making the travel all the way to the shop, you know, just to get oil. You know, and even if they up the price a little bit more at Frotaris because it's a repair shop, you know, it would make sense to do. So, yeah, it'd be nice to see that. Right, we're coming up to the shop. Start slowing down a bit. Lovely. Yeah, we're on controller today. You can tell the difference, can't you? Because I like to use the clutch. Looks like it's going to start raining. Right, we're going to have to buy some coolant and oil, because we're going to what the fuck are you doing, Satsuma? Yeah. Yeah, we need to get engine oil and coolant, because obviously we're going to be stripping the car's engine to see what places on the map. A mat. What is with my fucking pronouncement today, man? I'm still waking up. We shouldn't need that. We shouldn't need that either. Right, so we just need these two. And, yeah, we're going to need a crate of beer to be able to put the engine back in the car. In fact, I'm going to try and dismantle the engine without taking it out of the car. So all that's left is whatever attaches to the engine mounts at the bottom, which I think is the oil pan and the transmission, isn't it? Thanks, dude! So yeah, we're doing an in-depth look of what you can buy and what you can't buy. So, what point does it get to when you're fucked, basically? Burnout! And that is how you do it. You gotta have your clutch. Right, anyway. Just drive nicely. Like that. And your car will last forever. I hope they're gonna add racing pistons to the what do you call it, magazine, because there is something showing up in the My Summer Car editor. I don't know if it's been removed. Right, so if we, where should we park up? There. Yeah, I think that'd be perfect. Shut her off. We're going to need to get some fuel soon. She's running really low. So, what we do is we will strip the car, strip the engine from top to bottom without dismantling it from the actual engine. Then hopefully we won't have to buy a crate of beer just to place the engine on to get it bolted back in. So, and then we'll see what parts pop out. Right, so if we start off with a number 7, and at least we get to hear the sweet sounds of the rally drivers, eh? If we have to get a crate of beer, we have to get a crate of beer, but I want to dismantle this to show you everything on the map, and then I'll put it back together, and then yeah, that'll be your episode, and hopefully you get an idea of where this update might be going, and what, you know, like I said, how far it is before you get to the point of no return with blowing your engine on a rally day. That's it, get that one, lovely jubbly. No? What we miss? One of them didn't undo properly. That one. You piece of shit. Right, so that's that, and then there's the number 7 again for all these bolts. Hopefully it doesn't, we're definitely going to lose our radiator fluid anyway. But yeah, this isn't a tutorial as such today. This is just to see what is going on with the used parts map, what we can and can't buy. And yeah, hopefully it helps you guys out. And if I will try to keep up to date with all updates along this changelog. Because that is one of my New Year's resolutions after all, to be on game. Right, so that's all of that. If we place that there, I wonder if we could get a rocker shaft. Probably be best to dismantle that, wouldn't it? Completely. So, what was it? It's 8, isn't it? For all these bolts. So if we take all this off, and then we'll see if any of this could be, if any of this shows up on the map. That's it, we're going to find all the bolts. Probably best if we rotate it. There we go. Now we can see. Right, so we've got that one, that one, that one. That should be that, and that should be that. So if we put them, now we know these can't be replaced because they are part of the magazine buys. So we've just got to take that off, and then we can see if any of this can be purchased. So yeah, it's number 8, isn't it? There. There, we might have to take our spark plugs out. Just want to completely strip the lot Otherwise, you know, if we make a mistake. Right, so we can buy the rocker shaft. You see that just appeared. That's 300 marks. So if I take the spark plugs out of that and see if anything pops up. If not, I'll put them straight back in because knowing me, I will lose them. So that one. Even though the shop's done, but we don't know what time this is going to take in-game. So that one. Anything? Right, so yeah, you can't buy this. So I don't think this wears either, does it? It's just the top. So that's good. So if I put these back in, just so we don't lose them. There we go, and I'll quickly do them up, and then we get back to the engine strip. Right, so we know we can buy the rocker shaft now. So what's next to come off the car? We do the distributor next. So a screwdriver. That's it. Off you come. Chuck you there, and then the oil filter. We'll put you there, and then a size 8. I'll try not to make the episode too long, but I do want to give you an idea of what you can, you know. So if you do the rally, and this does happen, you'll know there and then if you're fucked or not. Excuse my language, but yeah, that's basically it. You know? Hopefully, you're lucky and you just get the wrong one, piston brake, and you're lucky enough to quickly release a clutch and not do so much damage. Right, so you can buy a head gasket. What's next? Should we do our fuel thing? Is that a size 8 and all? No, it's size 7. Yep. So that's a fuel pump. Can you buy a fuel pump? Is that a fuel pump over there? That is. So you can buy a fuel pump. If that goes. Keep in mind these are all used parts and all. So, yeah. Right. Is it a size 6 now we want for the starter? Because I think you can buy the starter and all. Probably have to go to the front of the car, won't we? Right, size 7 or a size 8 in it. Put this away. We want to strip everything at the front now. Hopefully we can remove the block without everything else, because that would make the day so much easier, because I already know you can't replace that. And then a size 5. And then we can take our starter out. And she should appear over there. Lovely. So all you do is you just take what you want, you pay it there and then, and you put it straight back in your car. So yeah, I did do a video of what to look out for when engine parts are wearing out. So if the engine starts to shake, that is your, what do you call it, crankshaft or pistons. So you could all be going at the same time. What can we take off now? All the side stuff in it. So alternator, the screwdriver, size 7 and a size 10. Yeah, so I'll probably update that and all. If you want another tutorial, a better version of how to use the MSC editor, let me know, because I want to update that again soon. No. Oh, my mouse is getting a bit squeaky. What are you doing, man? There. Right, size 10. Which is just behind. Follow that bolt there. And then we should be able to. Oh, we need a screwdriver. That's it. Then we should be able to just rotate that. Take the alternator belt off. And the alternator. When it lets us. And probably got to get it from the top. Yeah, like so. And then we can put that there. Can we buy an alternator? We can. So this is the parts we can buy so far. Alternator, starter, rocker shaft, fuel pump, and a head gasket. So you can't get an alternator belt either. But we're not done stripping just yet. So let's continue our journey. Size 11. That's that. And then size 7, we can continue taking this off. And then what will it be next? The oil pan. No, we want to try and disconnect it from the block, don't we? Well, I wonder if I can... We could have probably undone it all together, like so. That would have been easy, wouldn't it? Right, is that it? Lovely. And then... Yeah. Make sure we get our timing right. In fact, we might as well check it while we're here. So yeah, I hope this episode helps you out and gives you an idea of everything's going on. So I think he will be adding stuff. What he normally does is he'll add other bits and bobs like a couple days apart or so. What are we doing now? So that's 11. No, 10. And then all I do is every morning I get up. Was it in line still? Yeah, it is. I check the change log and I know if I'm doing an update or not that day. Right, what next? So we want to try... See, this is all connected to the... What do you call it? What's this? Subframe. Anything else? They should put the timing chain to snap now, surely. Right, so we want a size 7 and we want to undo all that. Hopefully that let us disconnect the block. I'm hoping anyway. I don't really know. Right, all I know is 8 bolts all along. There's one more somewhere. Where are you? Probably have to get in from the front, won't we? So we've got that one. There you are. And this one. Right, so we still can't disconnect it at the moment. We will continue to find out why and see what's attached to it. Probably because we've got to undo all this, maybe. I wonder if it's even possible. Has anyone ever done it this way? Yeah, because all this is attached to it, the block, innit? So, what do we want? Size 6. I will get the rest of this done, and yeah, I will show you the map once we're finished, because I don't know if my way's going to work. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so welcome back. Now, I've completely stripped it out. You can't do it that way, you have to take the whole thing out of the car. So here is all the engine parts. We'll keep them safe. I will be putting this car back together again for personal use. I think we've got everything completely off now. If we quickly check under the hood. Yeah, so there's basically everything that can be replaced. I don't know what that is. Don't think you could. So yeah, and this is everything that shows up on the map. So these are all your replaceable parts. Yeah, so you could buy all your pistons, you could buy another rocker shaft, a starter, water pump, alternator, crankshaft, fuel pump, and head gasket. There, and it looks like it's got more space, so they might be adding other stuff later on. There's a possibility, so it could be block, oil pan, whatever else is wearable. But yeah, alright, so if you like the episode, hit that like button if it helped you out. if it gives you more of an understanding of the update. Yeah, so just be careful when you're rally driving, yeah. Try not to blow your engine too bad. You know, just pop a piston or something. Alright, if you want to see more, if you want to stay up to date with all future My Summer Car updates, especially in the beta changelog, then hit that subscribe button, hit that notifications bell, and yeah. Alright. Also, just before we say goodbye completely, I think they should add a custom parts dealer. You know? They've got the magazine so you can get your radiator, and, you know, maybe add other things like the racing pistons and, you know, maybe a better nitrous bottle. More expensive stuff, you know, to put in the car. Alright? But yeah, as you know, like I was saying, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notifications bell, and yeah, I'll probably see you in another couple of days with the next part of the update. Alright? So as always, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.